Hi everyone, welcome to Halo Zone. My name is Elite Assassin, and today I want to talk to you guys about the Team Arena Summer Preview. For those of you who haven't been playing Team Arena a lot recently, there have been some changes, and if you go in there right now, you might be a bit confused as to what's going on the map. So I'm just going to talk to you guys about just general changes and kind of give my feelings about it. So earlier this month, they added some variety to the maps. They've changed up the power weapon placements, tweaked some of the settings for different game types on certain maps, and definitely gave the playlist a little bit more of a fresh feel. Now, they've also been taking player feedback and pro player feedback on how these maps work, and as of Wednesday, May 20th, these will be set in stone. What that means is this will be the update for the Team Arena playlist that will carry over throughout the entire HCS Pro League. These will also be the settings for the HCS Pro League. So all the people competing in the Pro League or in the amateur events, I believe they're having too, when they go online to play, it'll be the exact same settings that you see in Team Arena. This is great for a number of reasons. One being the pros can actually go online and have some good, meaningful playtime in matchmaking. And people who play matchmaking, when they go to watch the HCS, they'll know what's going on because they've played the game types, they've played the maps. It's always been one big disconnect between Pro Halo and just the matchmaking environment is just the maps and game types you saw playing online weren't always the maps and game types being played at the tournaments. So this is nice for them to have one cohesive just set of maps and game types. Like I said, a lot of the maps have changed. Now I haven't played every map and game type combination, which is why I can't talk to each one individually. I have noticed that pretty much every map has had weapon changes, with the exception of the rig. Now the rig really hasn't had weapon changes per se, but the plasma caster, since the Memories of Reach update, has got a significant buff in power, and now instead of just being a power weapon sitting out there, it really needs to be picked up because it's something to fear. It is really, really, really damn good. So definitely keep your eye on that and pick it up when you can. Because I believe it's now 2 direct hits from the just sticky grenades will kill you, just the individual fired ones. So definitely be wary of where that weapon is and who has it. Now other maps like say Fathom just kind of got a flip-flop, where the camo used to be bottom mid and the railgun was top mid. The railgun's now bottom mid and the active camo is now top mid, making it so that grabbing that railgun isn't so dominant right from the start. If you grab it bottom mid, you have to work your way up to top mid, because that was a little bit overpowered. Just being able to grab that top mid and just rain death down upon people. So, and being in a more highly contested area definitely is a good thing. Other maps have seen much more drastic changes, like Truth. The plasma caster was taken off, and the fuel rod gun was added up top, and the Hydra was added bottom mid. So there's definitely a lot more firepower on that map. And again, I really can't talk to many of the other maps, but those are the main ones I've seen, and they definitely contribute to the map playing a little bit differently and definitely make you need to be a little more aware where you're going. Oh, also, one map change. Tyrant originally had Sniper, and they changed it to Railgun. Well, as of Friday night, it's now back to a Sniper. People are not enjoying the Railgun on the very tight corridors. Now, Tyrant, I know is a map some people don't really enjoy. From the few times I've played it, I actually really kind of like the map, so we'll see how that map plays out. We also see that Stasis is in this playlist. And I gotta say, having played 4 or 5 matches on it just last night alone, which is quite a bit, I actually kind of enjoy the map. It does play a bit different than Torque. You know, no one will be complaining about the lighting problems that Torque had. And overall, I just think it's a pretty solid addition, actually. Aesthetically, no, it doesn't look very different than Torque, but and how it plays with the one side being lowered now, with the new ways into bottom mid, I definitely enjoy it. So, you know, you'll definitely see that map popping up now. And just a whole bunch of other little tweaks. Like the railgun, as I mentioned, now has only 5 shots instead of 6. They lowered the amount of ammo in that because I guess they felt it was too overpowered. They've tweaked some of the stronghold capture areas a little bit to make them just a little more balanced. I believe the one that was referred to in the community update was the one on bottom mid plaza was a little bit too big, so they kind of shrunk that around. And they kind of tweaked with, you know, some weapon and game type options as well. So overall, they definitely did a pretty solid job in changing it. Like I said, Wednesday the 25th, the playlist will be locked and set. So, you know, go on there, give it a shot, and see how the maps play with the new settings. But thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely want to know how you guys feel about the new summer preview variant of Team Arena. Do you guys like it? Do you guys, you know, would you prefer the old, you know, weapon layouts on the maps? Would you like how the new ones play? Do you guys like the DLC remix maps being added into Team Arena, or would you prefer to see them not added at all? There's a bunch of things to talk about in this, so I definitely look forward to seeing your comments and how you guys feel about the Team Arena playlist as a whole in its current state. As always, guys, if you enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like. If you guys are new here, you know, there's tons of content coming out all the time with a bunch of different creators, not just myself, so definitely subscribe. They make awesome content, so it's definitely worth looking forward to. And I'll talk to you guys later.